Well, we made it. Hey guys, welcome back to the Cold Antler Farm vlog. I'm here to let you know what happened after this big storm we just had here in the Northeast. Um, well, it hit Cold Antler Farm hard. Between 12 and 13 inches, 14, 15 inches of snow fell here. And that is not a catastrophic amount, but it was that soft, fluffy snow that is just really hard to walk through and everything's scattered. So chores went from being a happy jaunt outside to a trudge. And everything here has kind of converted from woven wire to electric fences. And I don't have that electric netting. I'm kind of glad I don't, because for this storm it would have been really hard to dig all that out. Um, what I have here is electric wiring around the pigs' outdoor area and around the sheep pen. And I don't know if electricity is affected by the ice and snow, but my worry was that if there's a foot and a half of snow on the ground between the two storms we just had, and that beautiful fluffy snow that perhaps lets electricity flow through just fine decides to get hard and become ice, and all of a sudden all the fences that were 4 feet high are now, 2 feet high, 3 feet high. Animals can start jumping over 3 foot, 2 foot high fences pretty darn easy if they want to leave their happy property and decide to head for some holly bushes or spruce trees. So I spent the last day and a half of this storm digging out the entire perimeter of the goat, pig, and sheep fences. Now, this is not a ranch out west that involved, a small army to do that. It took probably 3 hours of physical work to do all the fences, split over 2 days. So we're not talking anything crazy. But the fence work, on top of the shoveling out the paths, on top of keeping this fire going so me and the animals are warm, the inside animals. Inside animals include this critter here. Oh, this is Beau Yedder. Beau Yedder is Scottish for archer, and he loves the fire. Annie, who's 15, a 15-year-old Siberian Husky, and Gibson, who is Gibson. He might come just because I said his name. Gibson, that's your cue. Come here. Oh, Makulindra. Yeah, we keep each other warm. So the storm came. Can you go now? You want to bark at the cat? Oh, boy. A truck drove by. It's a high offense in his eye. So anyway, on top of all the digging out fences and all the normal stuff of keeping the fire going, there was a -degree night last night. I believe it was around -12 at this farm. Other people reported on Facebook -20s, negative teens. That means everything wet outside is frozen. The snow that wasn't raked off the roof was frozen. Annie's here if you want to know what I'm doing. The snow that wasn't raked off the roof was frozen. So it was just a lot of... It's like going out and doing chores, and instead of doing the hour block in the morning, hour block at night, it was all day because the snow didn't stop for 24 hours. For 24 hours! Guys, I literally would go outside in the morning around 7. That's when I'm up. I'm up with the sun. So in the morning it's 5, in the winter it's 7. You go out and do chores, and you bring in the buckets to defrost, the rabbit water bottle to defrost. You bring the goat's bucket. You jump and step on and spill the horse and sheep buckets. You refill those. Carrying 80 pounds of water in the snow is like carrying 80 pounds of water in the snow. It's like having a weight tied on a harness to your back and dragging it. It's just extra calories. And it sounds like I'm complaining. I'm just saying it was an exhausting day. I basically did an hour of chores, came inside, warmed up, had coffee, came inside, did chores, warmed up, had coffee, came inside, did chores, dried off all my clothing, came inside, did coffee, and onward and onward. Eventually the coffee turned to whiskey and I went to bed, I think around 9 or 10 at night, and I didn't wake up till 7, and when I woke up, I wasn't keeping the fire going for those 9 hours, so the house was in the 30s, and many of you who keep warm with thermostats have no idea what it's like to wake up in a house in the 30s, but It's a lot like living in a cocoon of warmth with a dog pressed against your chest, and then having to fight the demons of awakenedness so you can go outside into the freezing -10-degree weather and do the same thing you did yesterday that put you in bed for 9 hours. So this is a playful complaining session. I just wanted to let you know that things were fine. Everyone had food and water. Everyone was comfortable. I'm grateful that I have a lifestyle where on a Monday I am comfortable and able to spend the entire day serving the farm. No designs clients got their work done. Sorry. I didn't do any real blog updates. It was in bulk, and there was no special celebration here other than taking care of the farm. But tonight's a full moon, so I'm hoping on some meditation and some welcoming of peace into my life. There was kind of a scary moment today where a car drove really slow past the farm, and it was from the bank, and the guy stuck his smartphone out the window to take pictures. So I yelled if he needed any help, and he explained that he was just here from the bank to make sure the house was still occupied. So I said, I just made a mortgage payment on Sunday. And he said, oh, well, I'm 5 days behind. But it's scary when you get a little behind on your mortgage, a couple payments behind, and they start sending out people to check if you live there. So there's a bit of a fire under my butt to get this place on better footing, and the snowstorm kind of put the world of money and mortgages and bills out of my head, and now I'm back in it. So, shucks, if you're looking for ways to help the farm, you don't have to be sending PayPal donations, but what you can do is come to workshops, click on ads, watch these videos and share them with friends. Those little things really help out this farm. If there's anything I can do as far as sharing your Kickstarter, sharing your Indiegogos, your Kiva Zips, whatever it is you're doing. And wow, these one scene vlogs go longer than I think they should and seem to digress into a lot of personal territory. But guys, this is my vlog and this is my farm, and the snow came and I dug it out, and more snow's coming later this week. And shucks, I'm just happy to still be here. So at least when that creepy bank car came, I had the knowledge of knowing I made a mortgage payment and I wasn't in that danger zone of foreclosure. But when you're self-employed and living on your own, running a farm by yourself, that kind of stuff gets scary and very real. So all the more reason to wake up in the morning and not stay in that cocoon and get out and fight to keep what's yours and keep my dream going. So, all right, guys. Hope everyone's staying warm. If you are watching this from Southern California or another hemisphere where it is beautiful out, I don't know what to say. Good for you, but there's no one else I'd rather be, and there's nowhere else I'd rather be, and Cold Antler Farm is going to be here for quite some time. So thanks for watching and checking in on the post-storm updates, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.